Parents, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the D7 chord. Um, the D7 chord is by far the hardest chord that we've looked at. So if it seems like your child is struggling a little bit with it, it's nothing to be worried about. Um, Most of the time, it's really just a finger strength issue, which are some of the easiest things to fix. Finger strength issues just mean play it a whole bunch. Every time you touch the guitar, you get a little bit more finger strength. These chords will get easier every single time you play them. So if you're noticing some issues with the D7, I'm going to try and help you positionally wise, and then just play it a whole bunch. It'll get easier and easier. Okay, so the D7 chord. I like to start with my third finger. Uh, Typically, kids like to start with their strongest fingers, so one or two. But ideally, you want to start with the third finger because you want to get the weaker finger into a good position, then put your stronger, more independent fingers down. So, most of the time on chords, you want to start with that third finger. You can stretch the other fingers. Let's get third finger in a really good position. So, we're going to go to the second fret. We're going to get really close to the bottom of the fret, that metal part, without actually touching it. I have a really good arc. Now I'm going to put my first finger, there you go, on the second string first fret, and then I'm going to bring my second finger over to the second fret third string. So our second and third fingers should both be on the second fret on strings 3 and strings 1, and then my first finger is on the first fret of the second string. I'm going to go ahead and play this. That's a D7 chord. Seventh chords do sound a little bit odd, so if they play it and something doesn't quite sound right, this is the sound that's how it's supposed to sound. You can add that fourth string as well. The fourth string is D, so you can add it to the D7 chord. That's sort of optional. All right, so you see my fingers all really, really, really arced. Don't have any collapsed joints like this. It's going to make the D7 chord impossible. So really, really good arc, and then always helpful to remember that it's not just these fingers pushing down, it's thumb pushing against them. So you have these two fingers pushing against each other. If you're trying to get all your strength in your fingertips, you're doing it wrong. Thumb has a place too. And then if you want to get really, really advanced with it, you can also bring your shoulder in like this. That's going to cause you to have even more pressure. So you can actually get some strength from your shoulder pushing in like that. If that seems confusing, then don't worry about it. Thumb should be enough. Okay, let's take a look at exercise number 1. They don't give us a song here. This is really just an exercise, and it's just practicing switching between a D7 and a G. So we start on G. 2, 3. We have a nice little rest, which will give us some time to change. Here's how you do it. Third finger should not come off the guitar. Third finger slides down to the second fret, and then we place our other fingers down. 1, 2, 3, and rest. And then what we do is we slide our third finger up, drop the other 2, we're back at G. 2, 3, 4. Now we have to switch really quickly because there's no rest there. 2, 3, 4. Another quick switch. 1, 2, 3, and rest. All right. The next one that we're going to look at is exercise number 2. This is switching between a C and a D7. The C chord, we already know how to play. We actually keep our first finger down the entire time. Unlike what I'm doing right now, we actually don't want to have our fingers back behind the guitar like this. I see this a lot. Don't have your fingers back here. Have them up here, ready to go. So we have our first finger down, 2, 3, and then we just have to place 2 and 3 down. We shouldn't have to kind of go looking for them. They should just be hovering right above where we want them, and then they just land. 2, 3, rest. We take them off for the C. The first finger should not move at all. 3, 4, sorry. And then we go to that D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to the C. 1, 2, 3, and rest. For right now, if you want to look at number 3 for extra credit, totally up to you, but we're really just going to get into 1 and 2 like we have in our lessons. So that is it for today. Hope this was helpful, all made sense. Happy practicing, and thanks for watching.